Hello, Sairam students. Welcome back. Let us start with our chapter 7 and today we'll be doing part 2. Okay. Now in the last class students, we have already studied about addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Correct? So today let us learn how to simplify more than two operations together. That is, we will learn to solve sums in which we will do both the operations, that is of addition and subtraction. Okay, so let us learn about the simplification of decimal numbers. So let us start with an example. Now here your example is simplify 71.124 plus 25.06 minus 39.74. Here we have got two operations, that is, one is addition and the other one is subtraction. So we will start from left to right. Whichever operation comes first, we will solve that first. So here what we will do is, we will do the addition part first. So while solving, we will start right as 71.124. We'll add these two decimal numbers first and 25.06. Now here you have got only two decimals, so here you will add a 0 to make it into a like decimal. Now you add it, so this your number will be 4 plus 0, 4. This will be 8 and this will be 1. 5 plus 1 is 6 and 7 plus 2 is 9. So your answer is 96.184. Now from this sum, that is the answer, we will subtract 39.74. So here you will write 96.184 minus 39.74. You will add a 0 here, okay, to make it a like decimal. So 4 minus 0 is 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Here you cannot subtract from 1, 7 from 1. So you'll borrow from here. This will become 5 and this will become 11. Now 11 minus 7 is 4 again. Put the decimal point. Now here from 5 you cannot subtract 9. So you'll borrow from this 9. This will become 8 and this will become 15. Now 15 minus 9 is 6. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So your answer is 56.444. Okay. So whichever operation comes from first from left to right, we will solve that one first and then we'll do the go for the second operation. So let us start with our exercise sums. We have to solve it in your notebook. Exercise 7.1. B sum 15.24 minus 6.35 plus 12.9. So we will start with our first one, that is, we will subtract these two first, that is 15.24 minus 6.35. Now you cannot subtract 4 from 5, so you will borrow from here 1 and this will become 14. Okay, now 14 minus 5 is 9. Now from 1 you cannot subtract 3, so you will borrow from here. This will become 4 and this will become 11. Now 11 minus 3 is 8. Now here 14 minus 6 you can directly do, that is 8.89. Now from this answer, that is the difference, we will add 12.9 plus 12, place the decimal point properly one below the other. This will become plus 9, 0. Now 9 plus 0 is 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. 1 carry over. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 1 carry over here and 1 plus 1 is 2. So your final answer is 21.79. Okay, the answer is the working is shown on this slide. You can just copy down the sum from here. Okay. Now coming to the second sum. 134.88 minus 98.075 minus 6.27. Now here both the operations are subtraction, that is we have to subtract. So we'll start from left to right. So first one we will write as 134.88 minus 98.075. Now here above 5 you will add a 0. Okay. Now subtract it. 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 7 is 0. 8 minus 0 is 8. Now from 4 you cannot subtract 8. So you will borrow from here 2. Now 14 minus 8 is 6. Now 12 minus 9 is 3. Now to this difference, again you will subtract 6.27. So we'll write the number here, 36.805 minus 6.27. You'll put 0 here. Okay. 5 minus 0 is 5. Now from 0 you cannot subtract. So you'll borrow from here 7. This will become 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 7 minus 2 is 5. Now 6 minus 6 is 0. And this 3 you will write as it is, as there is no number to subtract. So your answer is 30.535. Okay. The working of this sum is shown in the slide. You can just solve it and check your answer. The next sum here, we have got 4 decimal numbers. First we have to subtract, then add, and then again subtract. So let us start with subtraction first. So 8.20. We'll go step by step from left to right. Minus 1.65. Now from 0 you will borrow, that is you cannot subtract, so you will borrow from 2. This will become 10 minus 5, that is 5. Again here 1 is smaller than 6, so 7, and this will become 11. Now 11 minus 6 is 5, and 7 minus 1 is 6. Now to this difference you will add 6.79. So that is 6.55 plus 6.79. Now 9 plus 5, 14. 1 carry over here. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 1 carry over here. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 13.34. Now to this we will add, we will subtract minus 2.84. So 13.34 minus 2.84. Now here it is 4 minus 4, 0. 3 is smaller than 8, so we'll borrow from here 2. This will become the number 13. Now 13 minus 8 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0, and here 1. So if you have more than 2 operations to carry out or to simplify, we'll start from left to right, and whichever operation comes first, we'll start with that and solve it. Okay, yes, the working of the sum is shown here in the slide. You can solve it and check your answer with this. Okay, let us solve one more sum, that is I1. Here it is 21.49 plus 17.21 minus 20.149. So we'll first add the first 2 decimal numbers. So that will be 21.49 plus 17.21. So when we add 21.49 plus 17.21, So 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 carry over. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Now to this, from this sum, we will subtract 20 minus 149. So 38.70 minus 20.149. So I'll put 0 here. Now from 0, 9 you cannot subtract. Now here you also cannot borrow from 0. So we'll borrow from 7. This will become 6. This will become 10. Now from 10 you will borrow 1. So this will become 9. And this number will become 10. Now 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 4 is 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. 8 minus 0 is 8. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So your final answer is 18.551. Here's the working of this. Here it is shown. You can just solve it on your own and then check your answer. Okay, children, we have already learned how to simplify decimal numbers with more than 2 operations. So now let us continue with the word problems, exercise 7.2. Now before solving any word problems, we have to keep certain steps in mind. That is, the first step is we'll have to find in the word problem, we have to find the information given in the problem. If any word problem is given to you, by reading it, you'll first find what information is given in the problem. The second step, what you have to keep it in mind is read and understand. What do I need to find out? That means what you need to find out in the word problem. Yes. The third step is decide the operation to be used, whether it is addition to be done or subtraction to be done. And then after reading it, finally solve the problem. So first, if any word problem is given, you have to first find the information what is given in the word problem. Then read and understand what you need to find out in the word problem. Then decide the type of operation to be carried out. And then solve the problem. Okay. Now, exercise 7.2, second sum, which you are going to solve it in your maths notebook. Okay. Rajiv walked 2.5 kilometer. Then he took a bus and travelled 6.5 kilometer. He has to travel a total of 11.250 kilometer. How many more kilometers does he have to travel? So first thing is, what information is given? Information given is, that is Rajiv walked for 2.5 kilometer. Okay. He has to travel a total of 11.250 kilometer. Out of that, 2.5 kilometer was covered by walking. And then 6.5 kilometer was covered by traveling by bus. Now what's according to the step 2, what he has to find out? We have to find out is how many more kilometers does Raju have to travel? Okay. Then the third step is what type of operations you have to carry out over here. The first thing is he have to travel 11.250 kilometer. Out of that, 2.5 and 6.5 kilometer is covered. So what you will do is, first you will add 2.5 and 6.5 to find out total how much distance is covered by Raju. So that is 9 kilometer is covered by Raju. But how much he has to travel? He has to travel 11.250 kilometer. Out of that, 9 kilometer is covered. So he has to travel 11.250 kilometer. Out of that, 9 kilometer is carried. So how much more he has to travel? That is 11 minus 9 is 2. That is 2.250 kilometer more he has to travel. Okay. So first read it, understand it, and then solve the word problem. Now the solution is given here. Now just see the solution here. The first, you can just solve it according to this. Distance walked is 2.5 kilometer. Distance Raju travelled by bus is 6.5 kilometer. 2.5 plus 6.5, which is the total distance travelled by Raju, that is 9 kilometer. But he has to travel 11.250 kilometer. Out of that 9 kilometer is solved. So 11.250 minus 2.5 plus 6.5, that is 2.250 kilometer more he has to travel. Okay. Coming to the second sum. Yes. A carpenter bought 0.9 meter long log of wood. He chopped off 0.7 meter of it. How much log of wood is left? Now here the information given is, that is a carpenter has bought, that is the length of the log is, that is 0.9 kilometer. Okay. Out of that 0.7 meter is chopped off. Chopped off means cut off. Now how much log is left? This is what you have to find out. So what type of operation you are going to carry out here? You are going to carry out subtraction. That is, from 0.9 meter log of wood, he has chopped 0.7 meter. Now what is the total, that is how much log of wood is left? That is 9 minus 7 is 2, that is 0.2 meter log of wood is left. Yes, the solution to this is given here along with this thing. Length of the log of wood, that is 0.9 meter. Wood chopped off is 0.7 meter. And the log of wood, you can write here left. Here in the final answer I have written. So 0.9 meter minus 0.7 meter, that is 0.2 meter. Yes, from the total length, that is 0.9, 0.7 meter is cut off. So how much is remaining or how much is left? To find out how much is left, you have to subtract. So after subtracting, we get that 0.2 meter log of wood is left. Yes. So read again and again the sum, understand it step by step, and then start solving it. Coming to the next sum, sixth one. Shushma wants to make 3.5 liter of a fruit punch. Okay, 3.5 liter of a fruit punch. For this, she has mixed 250 ml of apple juice. It was not seen here. I'll just shift it here. 375 ml of orange juice and 500 ml of pineapple juice. How many milliliters of mango juice should she add? Now just keep this in mind, children. Here it is in liter. Rest everything is in milliliter. So first what you have to do is, you have to convert this liter into milliliter. Now you all know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So this 3.5 liter, when you convert it into milliliter, you will multiply it by 1000. Yes, so that will be milliliter. So our decimal point after a 1 digit, so that will be 3500 milliliter. Okay, now what you have to do is, she has mixed 250 ml of apple juice, 375 ml of orange juice and 500 ml of pineapple juice. So you will add all this, whatever she has added, that is 250, just a minute, $250 plus 375 plus 500. Okay, so that will give you the total ml of other juice, that is apple juice, orange juice and pineapple juice, which is added. So when you add this, you will get it as 1125 ml of the other juices added. Now out of this 3500 ml, 1125 ml, that is including apple juice, orange juice and pineapple juice is added. So you have to find out how much milliliter of mango juice is added. So from 3500 you will subtract 1125, you will get the total milliliter of mango juice added. Okay, the sum is shown here, that is the total juice, that is 3.5 liter. When we convert it into milliliter, that is 3500 milliliter. Yes, after putting the decimal point. Total quantity of front fruit punch, that is 3.5 liter, that is 3500 milliliter. Then you'll add the total quantity of juice mixed, that is 250 milliliter, 370 and 500 ml, that is the orange juice, pineapple juice and the apple juice. So when we add, the total quantity of the other juices is 1125 milliliter. Out of this 3500, 1125 milliliter was the juice added, that is apple juice, orange juice and pineapple juice. Now from 3500 ml, you will find out how much mango juice is added. Now to find out how much mango juice is added, what will you do? You will subtract, that is from 3500 milliliter, you will subtract 1125 milliliter. So your final answer is 2375 milliliter of mango juice is to be added. Okay. So first read it and then understand the sum. Just then find out what kind of operation is to be done and then solve the problem. So all the three sums you have to solve it in your maths notebook. Now based on this, some home assignment sums for you, which you have to solve it in your homework part as a homework. Yes, the first two sums, that is simplify, that is first you will have to add and then subtract here, and then one word problem based on the word problems what we did today. So all the three sums, solve it in your homework part and just check the answer from behind whether you are getting it correct. Okay, so that's all for today, children. Meet you in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.